it, man. News for the run. Man, we got a lot of stuff to cover in the NFL. It's some good stuff happening, some coaching changes. The first things first here, I don't think I got a chance to share it with you all, but the Las Vegas Raiders have a new head coach in town. So on Friday, they officially announced that Pete Carroll is their new head coach for the Raiders. Now, Pete Carroll, he coached the Seahawks to their first Super Bowl win back in 2013, and now he's hoping to do the same with the Raiders and get them another Super Bowl and get them a Super Bowl under their belt. But anyway, man, that division is also stacked right now with the Raiders, Chiefs, Chargers, and the Broncos, because you got Jim Harbaugh and Andy Reid. You can now Pete Carroll, and then Sean Payton as well. Like, whoo, that division is stacked with some great coaching. So it'll be cool to see what happens in that division. Now, the Dallas Cowboys, they hired a new head coach, Brian Schottenheimer. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah. Cowboys hired their new coach, Brian Schottenheimer, and he's best known for his role as the offensive coordinator with the Dallas Cowboys. But the thing with the Cowboys, man, it gets kind of worse because a lot of people thought there was better candidates. You could have possibly got Robert Saleh, who was still out there, or just maybe another coach who was more proven than Schottenheimer. But the thing is, with the Cowboys, here's where they messed up. Not just the head coach of hiring someone who we really don't have faith in, but they also are planning on hiring Matt Eberflus as the defensive coordinator with the Dallas Cowboys. Now, if you don't know, Matt Eberflus was the head coach of the Bears, couldn't even get the Bears' 6th win this past season, regardless or despite the talent that they had on the Chicago Bears roster. Caleb Williams, Rome Odunze, DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore. You had so much talent over there in Chicago, and the man couldn't even get them 6 games. He didn't know how to call timeouts, so he's taking that timeout over to Dallas with the Dallas Cowboys now, and hopefully he knows how to use it, and he can learn how to use it with the Cowboys. But that's the latest of that rumor is Eberflus is going to be joining the Dallas Cowboys, and I think that's another terrible move, but hey, Cowboys going to do Cowboys type of things. Anyway, the Chicago Bears, they're still putting pieces together on their staff. So former Saints head coach Dennis Allen, he's going to be joining Chicago Bears staff as a defensive coordinator. Now, I think this is a solid move for them, but I mean, obviously they still got a long way to go, and I got some mixed feelings about the Bears because the Chicago Bears going to keep doing Chicago Bears things. I know they got the new head coach, obviously a new defensive coordinator, trying to bring in an offensive coordinator as well, but if they don't have a solid O-line, I don't think the amount of creativity that's inside of Ben Johnson's head is even going to help the Chicago Bears when trying to scheme up something with the talent that they have over there. So I don't know. We'll see with the Chicago Bears, but that's the latest with them. Anyway, the San Francisco 49ers, they're bringing back a key piece to help with their defense. So Robert Saleh will be joining the 49ers staff as the defensive coordinator. And then the Detroit Lions, they were hoping to get Robert Saleh, at least the fans were, but they ended up filling some spaces on their coaching staff. So former linebacker coach for the Detroit Lions, Kelvin Shepard, he will now take on the role as defensive coordinator next season. And as far as the latest of reports for their offensive coordinator, they're still trying to decide, but the latest of the rumors is saying that Johnny Morton from the Denver Broncos pass game coordinator, he's potentially going to be the one who takes on the role as the offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. But I mean, hey, he's been around for a second too, and I mean, he helped the Broncos, helped the young quarterback over there get his game together. So maybe, I mean, the Lions, they still got a lot of talent. I feel like either way it goes, no matter who they hire at the offensive coordinator, and yeah, I know they just brought in Shepard as defensive coordinator, but when healthy, that team is still stacked with plenty of talent. I feel like it would be very difficult to go into one of those spaces as the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator for the Lions, and mess up what they've already built over there just because they have so much talent on that roster. So I don't know, we'll see. But best of luck with them on their search. Anyway, so the Jaguars, oh my gosh, the Jaguars are a mess. I felt so bad last episode. You guys don't know, but I felt so bad last episode because I didn't get to give you another update right after I updated you. With the Jaguars, the last thing I told y'all was that they fired their GM, Trent Baalke, and then they were rumored to hire Robert Saleh. So in the midst, I promise you, as soon as I got off air, I published the episode. I go on Twitter, maybe like 5 minutes after I refresh, I get the report, and I see the report that Robert Saleh is no longer the favorite, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator, who said he was going to re-sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is back interested in the Giants head coaching position. So even though it was already reported that Liam Cole with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was going to go back, apparently he never signed anything on a dotted line. He never signed any contract. He never put anything in writing outside of a verbal statement saying he wants to return to Tampa Bay and that he will return to Tampa Bay. So when he got the call from the Jacksonville Jaguars, he upped and left the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the head coaching position with the Jaguars. And this put an end all to the Robert Saleh stuff. This put an end to all of the other stuff with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, keeping their offensive coordinator. And Liam Cole went over to become the head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I know it's a lot of information, but long story short, it was very messy. And Liam Cole now is the head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So crazy how that all worked out.